DHG here, getting into another installment of How Bad Is It? This one focuses on yet another well-loved franchise and one pretty crappy installment with inside of it. Now, I haven't played this game since it first came out, and I remember playing it through the whole way and not being impressed whatsoever. This could turn out to be a God of War Ascension-like deal, where by the time I'm done, I prove myself wrong. See, that's not that bad. Or it could be like Ninja Gaiden 3, where I hated it, and after replaying it, I just hate it even more. So let's find out how bad it is. This was the first game in the series that was not produced or created by Cliffy B. Cliff Bleszinski, I believe his name is, some Polish name. Most of the Polish names end in ski. I was a little excited about this when I first heard it centered around Baird's campaign, because I always liked Baird. He always had that kind of smart-ass appeal, whereas Marcus Phoenix was always just real gruff all the time. This also centered around what they called E-Day, which I thought would have been an interesting concept and one they should have covered. They just, if I remember correctly, they just didn't pull it off here whatsoever. There were other changes made to the series within this installment, but you'll see that as we get into the combat.
To go back there and make sure the bastard's dead. Move, Lieutenant Baird.
He was a lieutenant. That would explain why he was so sour about Phoenix. Phoenix was only a sergeant. He was taking orders from him after all this.
I went from lieutenant to war criminal in less than a week.
As you were.
Yeah, get rid of that shit. I can't help but notice the little gears on their collar really remind me of the World War II Wehrmacht. I think that might have carried over into the SS rankings too. Looks very similar to the German military uniform.
So we can't ask why you're doing this now.
At the conclusion of this tribunal, I will issue a fair and swift verdict.
Right. Of course you will.
Colonel, are we being charged with doing our job?
The charges will be defined as I hear your testimony. Now, Lieutenant Baird, begin with the last time we saw each other. A convoy needed some fresh rifles.
These controls are workable.
It didn't sound like the most glamorous mission in Hellfire.
It wasn't supposed to be, Lieutenant.
Sinkholes everywhere. Reminds me of Ghostbusters. Where's Slimer?
Whatever it was, it looked like it was headed right for our convoy. Only Paddock knew what he was looking at, but he didn't say anything. Not yet.
Well, I don't think I'm going that way, or maybe I am. Yeah, kick that shit out of the way. Who barred this door? It takes 2 gigantic steroid-laden men to lift it. What was that thing made of? Pure steel?
Colonel, I'll tell you what we saw. The grub's secret weapon.
So you say, Lieutenant. So you say.
Give blood today!
More for me. Enemy spotted!
I'm gonna have to adjust the controls a little bit between the different videos here. Did he just shit ammo?
Check your aim.
I meant to do that. It gives a whole new meaning to the term ammo drop when it just falls out of their rear end like that.
We went as fast
Ammo
as we
dump.
could, sir. There was no saving that convoy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Different variants. It's like Halo's skull modifiers. No. Hated that shit first time around. It really made it a pain to play this game in co-op too, because it's just like the what are they called? The layers or whatever in Back 4 Blood. Every time people come across one, they have to do it. Just because it's there. No real reason other than that. It's there, we gotta do it.
Our old convoy had been wiped out.
Some people are
in
incapable of
minutes.
thinking.
Never seen anything like it. There was half a company here.
Also didn't like the star system that they had going on for the challenges. Maybe some people got into it. I didn't think it added anything. If anything, I felt that it took away from the gameplay. take some frags. Some F-rags. Now if I can only remember how to equip them. Oh, they changed that. I'm used to pressing up to equip them. I think this might have been the first game where they changed that controller layout. Wonder if I can still lay traps. Nope. No, I don't think I can lay traps. Well, that's a disappointment. I'll take the boom shot. Oh, you also changed weapons differently. This is, the controls are very Call of Duty-ized. Or Halo-ized, whatever you want to call it. You don't switch with the D-pad. I wonder if that's default settings. Yeah, default.
Colonel Loomis, this is Lieutenant Baird. Big problem, sir. Our convoy just got destroyed.
Then move on to the Museum of Military Glory. It's under attack.
Sir, whatever destroyed our convoy's still out there.
Noted, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Come on, Kilo. You heard the man.
I heard him. Doesn't mean I like him.
Was that Cole? He sounds a little different in this one. Any other goodies lying around here? There's a gear symbol. That usually means something. This was something else I didn't like. They split each segment up into these little chapters here where you're scored at the end. This really just breaks up the flow of the gameplay. Instead of actually just getting into the gameplay and getting into the rhythm and flow of the game, like I would say most games do, this just broke it up at the end of each segment. Very jarring.
The museum was on the other side of the river, the side the cog no longer controlled. I thought maybe we could slip through unnoticed.
I remember that from the first time I played it. I didn't like it then. I certainly don't like it now.
Nice. This would make a
Just
fine
makes me think, does everything gotta be a freaking competition?
Yeah, don't go filling your canteen, Paddock. So this is the UIR sniper rifle.
This isn't a gun. It's a comrade.
Is it, comrade? I guess I'll take it. Look, another modifier. No. God, I hated those things when I played this in multiplayer. We gotta do it. Why? 'Cause it's there. Oh, take cover. There you go.
We're not done yet.
Not a very strong sniper rifle. That's a lot of wretches. Have a grenade. I could have used my... Oh yeah, they got the melee in this. Oh, mortar? I remember this thing from Gears 3. They don't have it in Gears 5. I wasn't a big fan of Gears 4. I mean, I thought it was okay, I just got into it a little late.
Everybody get into cover!
Help! Alpha!
Bet you're happy to see me.
Prize? Are you telling me they have loot boxes in this shit too? Oh yeah, that was that period where everything had to have a loot box. 'Cause money, money, money. You want one of these? What about one of these? Get off my ass. That worked. I'll take that. I'm gonna go this way. 'Cause reasons. I knew there was reasons. Hey, there's a cog. Cog tag, whatever. Need to replace this boomstick. Those sons of bitches took my mulcher. Fine, I didn't want it anyway. Actually, I did. Oh, he just shit some ammo.
You know, it's almost like they don't want us to get to the museum.
Well, that was quite a statement, Captain Obvious. Jesus, this really breaks up the flow of the gameplay. Usually games strive to have seamless transitions between one encounter to the next. This is just like, nope, let's put roadblocks up. The same people that made this also made the, let's just call it a Gears of War ripoff called Bulletstorm, which wasn't very good.
There were only 4 of us.
So I'm not surprised
We had a
that
better
they
shot if we snuck
didn't do
through some
very good with
buildings.
this.
It was obvious the evac hadn't gotten very far in Old Town. I wondered where everyone was.
I don't know whose door that was, but you ain't got a door anymore. Fuck your modifier. I could only imagine Cliffy B looking at this game, seeing all the shit they did to it, and being like, what did you do to my series?
We got a healing canvas.
He didn't last very long.
These clubs seem awfully interested in your museum.
They're just history buffs. I mean, they're good like that. Oh, that's a one shot. You're not getting up. Unless you can raise the dead, you ain't gonna do much on this battlefield, buddy. There's one of those bastards. Well, I don't have any grenades, so I might as well pick that up. Ink grenades, I completely forgot about those things. How about you shut up? Do they just keep spawning?
Throwing smoke! Dibs! We got some more! You want some? Get back in the game!
Must have been the one shot. Hit me. It got me in one shot. Had to be it.
Dig in, baby! Going in the
Yeah, you better revive her. We won't be able to procreate.
Blowing ink!
Oh, tickers. I remember them things. They are just one endless horde here. I don't want that stinky shit over here. I really don't want that. Oh. You don't carry 2 primaries and a pistol. That's really stupid. Get out of the way, bitch. Check where you're walking. I don't remember the NPC AI being this bad in the other Gears. They're throwing like an entire battalion at us. That was a lot of enemies. Jesus, you telling me there's more? I think Baird's killed more people than Marcus in his entire career already. Alright, get up. If it's a one-shot, and it kills everything in one shot, could you explain the point of an active reload to me? It's more, you know, one-shotty. It's so one-shotty that the enemy dies while you're reloading. That did not go where I wanted it to.
My shot, my kill.
Man, I ain't never seen so many grubs in one place before.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's just get inside.
I think I've seen more action on screen there than I did in any wave of Horde in Gears 5 I've ever played. And that was on an entirely newer console with a lot more hardware capability. Not saying the 360 was weak, it was really strong when it first came out, but at this point in the game, in 2012 or 2013, whenever that was, the 360 was using like 9 years outdated hardware. And the PlayStation 3 was apparently a nightmare to develop for, but it was still impressive with what they were able to do with these old consoles, especially PlayStation 3. I think I'll play one more little segment.
Where should we go?
You're not Onyx.
I'm Onyx.
No, you're not, Cadet. Stay here and defend this area. The East Wing is getting hammered.
She looks just like someone I was in the academy with that cheated on every single test. Even cheated in PT. How do you cheat in physical training? She did.
Perfect timing. Okay, we've been warned, Kilo. Grubs,
We were all
incoming.
doing drills with medicine balls and such, and you were supposed to do a certain rotation, medicine balls, push-ups, squats, all this stuff, and then do a, I think it was like a 600-yard run. While we were all still doing the drill, she was running like there's no freaking way she got done already.
Hey, here's a souvenir.
Oh, I see what they did here. This is just Horde. This is so unoriginal. We're so out of ideas for this campaign, let's just take one of the multiplayer modes and put it in a single player. Good God. I'm glad I didn't cut it off at the last segment, or I wouldn't have been able to rip on this. I still haven't figured out to plant grenades. Or how to plant grenades if I even can. I don't think I can. They can, apparently. I don't know how to do it. Let's see if the default control layout can tell me anything. Let me put this up a little bit. U controller. Yep, I don't see a single thing in there for plant grenade. Nope, that doesn't work. I thought maybe pressing aim and the throw button at the same time would do it, but nope. Boy, this game really fucked it all up. Hilfe! Out of ammo, huh? You know, the bad thing about this was, and you're probably gonna shit when I tell you this, they didn't even have Horde in the multiplayer section. It just wasn't there. I was so disappointed when I got this game. I bought it from a local video rental store. And I'm like, where's Horde? Because that was all I wanted to play. I didn't care about the campaign, I just wanted to play Horde. Nope, not there. They decided to put it in the campaign. So stupid. I didn't get to play Horde in Gears 2, but I played a lot in Gears 3 and thought it was a lot of fun. This game omitted Horde entirely in player, but it did put some sort of a game mode in that was similar to Battlefield's Rush mode. That was kind of fun, but really, a Horde Gears game without a Horde mode. This was the only major Gears game that this developer made. After this, they went with the Coalition. As much as people hate the Coalition, at least the Coalition didn't release a game like this.
We're not
I don't even know what this developer, People Can Fly, what they're working on now. They might help with the Gears series, but they're not in charge.
Can you not see me? Grinder!
Have a grenade, bitch. Stop shooting my barrier. What did it ever do to you besides kill your buddies? Oh, I forgot about those things. That was the melee pressure enemy before they brought the... what were they called? The Wardens in. I believe there was also a Locust that wielded a shield, too. Culture. Oh, really? You just don't want to give that to me.
Bring it on!
Just shit in those ammo boxes. I just love the animation.
Incoming frag!
Hey, get out of here. What the hell are you doing? Suffering Hell. I used to play Left 4 Dead with him. He was from Argentina.
Any and all reinforcements, proceed to the east.
Oh, there's a Mulcher.
Getting hammered over here.
If we don't hurry, they're not going to make it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm being timed. Can't roadie run with this thing. How could you miss the giant glowing icon? God, they made so many bad decisions with this game. Oh, I can already tell this is not going to be a fun playthrough. Okay. Well, that was the introduction to Gears of War Judgment. Like I said, when I started playing God of War Ascension, I wasn't into it. But at least by the end of the introduction video, I was saying that was a good introduction. This... goddamn, man. Way to take a franchise and piss on it. Okay, that's the introduction. DHG out.